Welcome back to my channel, where I am currently discussing issues of Foodie Beauty and other ideas that I have about her life. Essentially, I live in New York. I have for 10 years. I'm an artist. I live in a Muslim area. And I would like to ask you guys who have been commenting and those coming on my channel who have made comments, what you think about the focus right now. Like, would you like to talk more about OnlyFans, or would you like me to talk about narcissism and how it relates to natter and psychopathy, or would you like me to talk about Islam and how it relates to relationships with Middle Eastern men who may or may not be Muslim, but considering that it's the predominant religion in that area, they often are. And I dated a Muslim man briefly. Even though I'm a Christian, they are allowed to date Christian and Jewish women. I learned a lot about the tenets of the religion when I was actually essayed in 2012. That was the spark that kind of like made me begin to study it, because I realized that this man who was Iranian had lied to me and basically manipulated me and done some really shady stuff. And essentially, I didn't know why. And then I had kind of a realization from some of the people in my life that he had these belief system where he just didn't hold women in the same regard as maybe a Western man would. Now, to deny that reality is naive, and I think if you're going to go to Turkey, like Foodie Beauty is, or you're going to visit any country in the Middle East, which Turkey is it's a European country, but it's not a Middle Eastern country, but it is in the Middle East. It's good to just be aware of what they actually believe or potentially believe. Like, a lot of Muslims, like my friends here, do not actually ascribe to the teachings because they believe in a more secular worldview, and therefore they don't force you to cover. They don't think that killing apostates is a good idea. They actually are more like working towards peace. Like, for instance, this person from Jordan that I know who has Jewish friends and friends from all walks of life. And, Muslims are lovely people. And of course, like, it is not the majority, but in places like Egypt, you may actually come across someone that has some more fundamental beliefs, and it's just good to know and be aware of what the text actually teaches, who Muhammad actually was. And so that's an option for study or discussion, which I do want to get into, and that's the reason that I'm not showing my face, because I was advised as well not to show my face because of where I live and the people that could potentially find me, or anyone that might want to find me, because if you criticize the prophet, you can be killed for that. So anyway, I hope that you are all doing well, and I want to continue this discussion. I believe OnlyFans is just a bad idea altogether, and aside from like Foodie Beauty's character issues and whether or not she's a narcissist, and whether or not you guys want me to discuss whether or not she is a narcissist. And I mean, I could make a whole video on any one of these subjects, or multiple videos on these subjects. And I feel like that, I have personal experience with a clinical narcissist when I was in a prophetic ministry and met this man that was diagnosed by a doctor, and basically didn't know this. It was my doctor that diagnosed him, and had to get out of the relationship after kind of literally being delivered by God. Like, I believe there's some supernatural forces at work here and the paranormal, and I've had experiences here in New York that have just cemented my belief that there is a demonic realm. there is a supernatural realm, and that it has made me a stronger Christian, not less of one. And I believe that, you know, our worldview has something to do with our morals and like how we treat other people. And I believe in the family. I believe in being faithful. I do not believe that if you neglect your moral values that you will be a happier person. I don't glamorize fame. I don't glamorize things that platforms, although I can say that Foodie Beauty has been to a degree successful and gotten a lot of followers. I don't believe that's the be all and all of life, and I do not believe that having attention from the type of people on OnlyFans is what she really wants. Like, sometimes we want things in our lives that seem to be good or seem to be positive, but it's actually the wrong direction, and we need to be told that that's the wrong direction, and that's going to be detrimental to you overall in the long run, and it's not going to help you, and it's going to make you worse, not better. And I think that, you know, I have mercy for people who are struggling with even issues of narcissism. I mean, people that are narcissistic, if she may or may not be, I don't think she is like a full-blown one, but, you know, they are stunted emotionally. They have to prey on other people for their, you know, to feel anything. Like, they literally suck the life out of the people around them, and they become, you know, the center of attention. Like, they have to be the center of attention. They have to prey upon others' goodwill, because a lot of them are sadists or masochists too. Like, they need that to feel pain because they have self-loathing and they're like fundamentally broken. They wear a mask. It's not really them. They pretend to be someone else, but it's worse than that because it's pathological. So until next time, until we meet again, thank you.